Good everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing day. So in the last episode, I talked about how to create an order, right? So what I'm going to do today in this episode, I will show you how to split a code into multiple orders, right? Obviously, you might have a scenario where you might want to split a code into multiple orders rather than just converting an entire code to a single order, right? So I got this code, right? So if I go to the code lines, um, so what I'll do, I wanted to split Samsung Watch in a separate order, and I want to keep rest of them in a single order. So basically, I'm trying to split this code into two orders. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so let's go back. Um, So I'm in a code, right? And this code is derived from this opportunity that's selling electronics, right? Based on this opportunity, I've created code. So I'll go to the code here, which is a primary code, right? If you remember in the previous episode, I did mention that the code has to be primary code before, excuse me, before you can even use this ordered the tick box. But in saying so, I'm not going to make use of the order tick box yet. So before that, what I'll do something called create order. Yeah. And in the create order, I will choose the account as the school account. Order start date, I just put, maybe 19, doesn't matter. And then what I'll do, I will link the code to this specific code, which is this one, and then I'll save. Okay. So now that's done. Now I'll go to this edit order products. Okay. And what I'll do, I will say, hey, I want to include only Samsung Watch as a part of this order. Okay. And then I'll just save. Yeah. All right. So that's done. And I'll say mark the status as completed. Okay. So that's done. And now I'll go to the code. And I'll go to this code again. And I will say edit. And I will say ordered. And I'll save it. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, right? Let if you for whatever reason, if you're not able to do create a multiple uh, order, right, from a code, then there is a setting which you might have to look for it. So what I'll do, I'll go to the Scarecrow icon and I go to setup, um, and under setup, just look for install packages. Yeah, and I'll go to the install packages. Um, so I'll go to configure, right? Under configure, it's taking a while. So my apologies for that. Order, just go to the order. Just tick this option, right? Allow multiple orders. This needs to be ticked, okay? If you wanted to have a multiple order to be generated from a same code. Otherwise, you won't be able to do so, okay? So just have a look at this option, and if it's unticked, just tick it, yeah? Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to the accounts and I'll go to the school account because this particular opportunity was derived from this specific account because we are trying to sell equipments to school account. And based on that opportunity, a code is created. And now I split the code into two parts. One, I'll be shipping um, uh, two parts in the sense I'm creating two orders. So one order contains the smart watch, and the rest of the order contains the rest of the Samsung stuff, right? Excuse me. And I go to the related options here, and obviously I'll go to the orders, and I'll see all orders. Um, excuse me. Let's say recently activated orders. And as you can see, we got the two orders that being created. Okay, so let's look at this order. Hang on a second. I'll just go back to this again. Um, okay. So let's look at this one option. Okay, and look at the order product, the Samsung watch, right? That's a separate order we created. And let's look at this one. Okay, this one contains all the Samsung phone information, right? So let's look at this. So that's pretty much how you do a multiple order generation from a single code, right? So that's all I wanted to demonstrate in this episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. Adios.